Hey everybody, it's Brandon Soriano here in the back room of Norman's Rare Guitars for an all-new episode of Guitar of the Day!
Woo!
Oh yeah! It's Flat Top Friday today, and a quick announcement before we get into it, some housekeeping. Just so you all know, we are going to be closed the week of 4th of July. We will not be here. Do not come. Our last day in the shop, I think, is Saturday, July 1st, and our next day back in is Tuesday, July 11th. That whole week of 4th of July, we will not be here. Don't worry, we are going to pre-film a bunch of Guitar of the Day. We'll keep posting on YouTube for you so you can have your daily fix. But if you're making a trip down or something like that, if you're trying to come to the shop, or if you're calling us, we will not be here. So just so you know what's going on. I'm sure we're going to say that again in these upcoming episodes, but just letting you all know. So for today, though, we are in the shop. It's Flat Top Friday, and we just got in a super cool Martin. If you know anything about me, you know I love Martins.
Yeah, you do.
This is a 1945 Martin 00021.
Ooh, okay.
1945, you guys.
What was I doing back then?
You were a twinkle in your dad's eye. 1945. That's crazy, man. This guitar is incredible. This thing is nuts. Take a look at that.
And I was about to say the back is...
Oh my god, I love the wood on this guitar. And let's talk about it a little bit. So, Martin, the naming designations with Martin. First half of the name is the size of the guitar. Second half of the name is the style of guitar. So, in this one, 00021. 000 is the body size. Martin makes single O, double O, triple O, OM. Those are sort of the O series of guitars that Martin does. Single O is the smallest, double is a little bigger, triple O is bigger still, but OM is the same size as a triple O, just with a longer scale length. So this example is a triple O, and the 21 half of that is the style of guitar. So the 21 style of Martin guitar designates a spruce top, and rosewood back and sides, which this example is. But 21 is different than 28 in that 21 is much more stripped down. So a 28 style guitar, you're going to see some binding around the top. You're going to see a little more fancy, like, you know, some maybe inlay work. You're just going to, it's spruced up a little bit, you know? 21 is sort of like it's a step above the 18 style because you're getting rosewood instead of mahogany, but it's not quite the 28 level. You're not getting the fancy binding everywhere and all that stuff. A lot of people really love 21 style guitars because they look understated, but they sound like $1 million. Really incredible instruments. And this one is no different. Being 1945, we're in the middle of that sort of wartime 40s era, and we get a couple of things with that. This is when Martin was doing their famous herringbone binding with the herringbone design. Now, usually on a 28 style guitar or up, you would see that going all the way around the top, but this being a 21, you see it only on the rosette. This little sound hole inlay thing is called the rosette, and that's the herringbone in the middle there. You'll also see it on this example on the back center seam, that herringbone design. And besides that, you're not getting the binding on the body, you're not getting binding on the fingerboard, anything like that. Another interesting example about this guitar is that if you zoom in on the frets, Jen, get really close to these frets, what do you notice about the color of those? These are brass frets.
Oh, yeah.
And that is original. That's right, brass frets. Super cool. They did that during the wartime as well. So this thing has had a neck set, and I believe that's it. Besides that, thing is straight. This was in Norm's warehouse for many, many years. This is a personal collection guitar of Norm's. The thing is so clean. It's beautiful. It sounds great. Check out the back, those open geared tuners back there. Again, I can't get over the cut of rosewood on this. I love it. Kind of has a blonde, like espresso thing going on. Love it.
Love
and it's just such a gorgeous example. Case got right here. Gonna see the black outer shell and nice little rope handle. I don't think the handle is right, but you know, I like it. So that all being said, we're gonna play some tunes on this guy. And I'm just sticking to standard tuning for this one. Really gorgeous sound. Real quick, I like 000 guitars because they're great for versatility. They're not so small that they're limited in what they can do, but they're also not so big that they're limited in what they can do. They're very versatile guitars. So I'm going to open with a tune called Jessie that I wrote with my girlfriend Hannah. awesome.
Wow.
Killer guitar, man. Yeah, this thing's great. Was that enough? Should I do another one?
Do a little bit.
Okay,
A
let's
little
do
bit.
something maybe with a pick. I've got a
Okay.
pick right here. The question is what? Let's do a hybrid picking thing. Cool. There you have
Wow.
it. From 1945. This is a Martin 00021. You can get this guitar right here at Norman's Rare Guitars. Check out our Reverb store and our website. You can see a lot of beautiful guitars on there. And remember, we're not going to be here physically the week of 4th of July, but we will be with you on YouTube. So check it out. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Bye. That was awesome. Sounded
So
great.
cool.
So cool.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.